It makes so much sense to me that a government would use art to control and oppress its people. Any society that regulates art and restricts those who create is a controlling society. And art that is used in that way is not actually art, it's propaganda. And that is why we can't look at a movie or a picture or a song or a painting as art, because the product is not the art. It's the energy that comes through that is the art, that is able to, the way that you are able to alchemize energy through your individual mind and emotions and experiences. That's what art is. It's not a product. And it's so interesting to me that art is seen as such a threat to a government that is threatened by its people, because art is such a wild card. It's one of those things that it doesn't hold to the same rules that most societies are held to. And I believe that art should be outside of morals. Morals are those things that you have been taught are good and evil, or right and wrong. And I'm not negating morals, but I do believe that art should be outside of morals, and it should be able to come in the form of anything. And because it's our experience through that is what brings out in us evolution of thought and perspective and experience. It is like a filter we get to see the world through. As much as art is filtered through us, we also, as consumers, look at the world through the filter of art. And that's why art should not be regulated. It should not be controlled, it should not be repressed or shut down in any way. Art is a portal to new ways of thinking, to new ideas, to solutions, to enlightenment. And when I think of a portal, I think of something like very fantastical, like something that's not real. But the definition of portal is a doorway. And I do believe there are so many other kinds of ways of looking at the world and perspectives and realities that we can envision and we can use in the way that we create the worlds that we are in. And we have to go through those doorways in order to have perspective and in order to see the world in a different way, so that we can manifest a new future. Art is manifested future. It's taking an idea, it's taking a belief, it's taking enlightenment and manifesting it in a form that is either heard or seen or felt. And that's how we create a new future. That's how we create solutions for the issues that we're facing. And that's why art is such a important thing, and we need to protect it, and we can't allow anyone to take it from us or to repress it or to control it. And there's so much going on right now with governments just trying to be in control of the entertainment industry, and that's so telling. It's just they really do understand that entertainment, the consumption of media, is what guides the minds and the hearts of people. If they can control that, they can control their society. And if they control us through that, and that's where we have to really watch what we consume, because consumption is what builds us. If you eat trash food all the time, it's more than likely that your body will accumulate that trash in some way, and it's in itself, and you won't be healthy. But if you consume living things, your body will respond better to that. And by consuming art that is real and living, that is how we will continue to thrive and live. And that's why being an artist is so important, and that's why art is a portal. We create portals through art, and that's what enlightenment is, and that's what the interaction between art and the artist is. And that's why you can't control art as you're creating it. You have to really just know your side, and know that you are interacting with something that is beyond you. It's something that is beyond your own understanding. And there's just such a curiosity that you have to have. I really do feel that curiosity and surrender is the perspective we need to have with art, and that real art comes through those filters versus the filter of control and restriction. So if you feel restricted, and if you feel controlled, and you feel like you need to control your art, I would just encourage you to take a look at what your intentions are in making the piece. Because if you have an idea in mind of what you're trying to communicate, that's not always bad. But if you try to control it too much, it might become propaganda. Maybe not bad propaganda. Propaganda itself is not necessarily bad, but we want to create something that is living and evolving, and something that can be interacted with, and not a dead end. We don't want dead ends. We want doorways. We want portals to fresh perspective and ideas and enlightenment.